Hi Pile 1, welcome to your video today where we are focusing on what does your person really appreciate about you, what do they like about you, and what do they love about you. So I'm doing this video as if friends or family are telling me, oh, you know, Pile 1's person said that they really like this thing and they really like that thing. So I'm going to do this video in regards to like what your person really thinks is special about you and what they're really attracted to about you. So you have picked the Romance Angels to start, which is a very beautiful oracle deck all about love. So that's a perfect deck to pick. You also have, which I have picked for you, this beautiful blue obsidian, which is so beautiful and shiny and sparkly and amazing. So you have this crystal to help you on your way. I am wearing a crystal myself, where my friend Nicole actually made these beautiful hair combs, and this one is made out of pink aura crystal, which is very cute. It's like heat treated and dyed. It's very nice. You'll see other crystal hair accessories from her on my channel sporadically throughout, I am sure. So that's very cool. If you want to know more about her crystal hair accessories, feel free to check out her information in the description box. So she's awesome and is also my hairdresser, so thanks to her. Alrighty, so we're gonna start. I hope you guys have liked the introduction. My friend and I, who we went to Paris with, we were like on a mission. We wanted to find the bedroom of Marie Antoinette in Versailles. And we thought that the one that we videoed for this intro was that, until later we realized it actually wasn't, but it is a place on Versailles called the Queen's Domain. So basically what happens is that's basically like the guest house of Versailles, which is opulent and huge, that all the queens would stay in when they would come from neighboring countries. So I think that's pretty cool. And obviously Marie Antoinette stayed in there with her queen friends, you know, from time to time, and partied and looked at silks and fun fabrics and all sorts of yummy, decadent foods they would eat and stuff. So that room is where they would all lounge and party and hang out as princesses and queens and everything. So I wanted to show you that beautiful hot pink satin bedroom. So that's pretty cool. So for you, what I see is what your person really likes about you, what they appreciate about you so much, is just how passionate you are and dedicated you are to their relationship. So I love the card, Give Your Relationship a Chance, because I feel like your person, they really admire your persistence and your effort and just how much you're willing to give to this connection. I feel like your person is very admirable of that for you. And I get romantic feelings. They love that you love them. They love your romantic feelings. You make them feel so good, so safe, so nurtured, so loved. So they definitely love the romantic feelings that you have for your, person. Chemistry, they definitely think you're hot and sexy and spicy. So definitely with the chemistry card, they absolutely are so attracted to you. So they really like your looks. They like your body. They like your mind, how you turn them on intellectually. They like your heart and your emotional sweetness. So they are definitely very attracted to you. They love how you smell. They love the outfits you wear. They love the whole package. They love how you're passionate about your activities and hobbies and things you love in your life. I feel like all of that is like an aphrodisiac to your person. I get true love. They really love that you are absolutely in love with them. And the fact that you have shown them in many ways that they are your true love, it makes them feel safer than they could ever have imagined. And that's beautiful. And I get playfulness, which is lovely. So they really appreciate just how playful you are in this connection, how you have fun, how you make them laugh, the good times you have together. They really appreciate that for you, for sure. So that is so great. Now I'm going to go with a tarot deck. I'm looking to see, yeah, I'll do my Tarot de Paris deck. We'll stick with my Parisienne theme today. So, I'm going to go to Paris. All right, I'm going to shuffle the cards and I'm going to do a different spread than I normally do with the tarot. So in this way, I want to see what parts of your personality your person is deeply attracted to and what they love about you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a row of tarot cards about what your person sees in you, what they love, and how your person feels like you are unlike anybody else. Things that are just so uniquely you that they really appreciate it. Okay, so we have 6 cards from the tarot, and we're going to see what your person really, really loves about you. So I get the 6 of coins. Number 1, they find you to be very generous. You give your time, you give your resources, you give your energy, you give your love. Your person with the 6 of coins feels like extra safe because they know that if they were ever in trouble, that you would take care of them, that you would be there for them. They really love your reliability. They feel like you're like a ride or die. You know, you're someone that will be there and you're not somebody that would take advantage of them financially. So this is a great card. The Hermit with the Recluse, they actually like that you like to take some time alone to be by yourself, or maybe you're an introvert. But it seems like they love about you and they find it fascinating that you're somebody that can be very self-entertained, that you can take care of yourself and that you can spend alone time by yourself and that you can feel okay with that you can take time away from the relationship or away from the connection where you can just focus on things that you love. Also, the Hermit is somebody very wise who goes on a spiritual journey or pilgrimage to find wisdom and to discover their own truth. So I feel like your person really admires and is attracted to how spiritual you are and how wise you are. And I get the 7 of coins. You have been gentle with your person. You have been patient. And they appreciate how patient you have been with them. They appreciate just how much you're really willing to do the work and put in the effort into this relationship. And then I get the Star. So the Star is a beautiful card. This represents how you have star quality and your person knows it. You have a certain je ne sais quoi, should I say. You definitely shine above the rest and your person really sees how much you're willing to pursue your dreams and to pursue what's important to you. So your person definitely sees you as a star and like emits a guiding light for them, and I feel like they would want to follow you anywhere. You definitely seem like one who outshines all the rest. I get the 5 of Swords. So your person, they definitely look at you as being strong and independent, especially with the Hermit card and with the Star being so independent and self-reliant and being able to take care of them when they just fall or slip from time to time. With this 5 of Swords, they see that you also have some ambition when it comes to your dreams and your goals that they think is really cool. They feel like for you that you're very empowered and you're not afraid to take on a battle if you need to advocate for somebody that needs it, especially for your person if they need it. And I get the 2 of Water or the 2 of Cups, which is so beautiful. So this is a gorgeous card. This is all about romantic love and affection and kisses and hugs, and you know, your person loves the physical touch that you guys have together. They feel like your body is a work of art, you know, like you are sculpted to perfection, and that you're somebody that just, they really love being sexual and passionate with you, and they love that you guys are in this committed, beautiful partnership. So it does seem like whether you guys have officially made it commitment or not, they feel like you are a partner to them. There's a lot of partnership cards. Even though you have some alone time cards, they do feel like you are there for them and you will be there for them when they need you. So your person definitely really sees so much in you that they really admire and appreciate And that is like an aphrodisiac to them for sure. Now, let's see. I want to see where the unicorn deck is. Maybe I've moved it too far. Have I moved it too far away? It's there. Hold on, I'm going to get it. Okay. So, for your person, what they really love about you, what they like about you, what they admire about you, things that they see inside of you and your personality that they go crazy for, or they just feel so lucky that you are you and that they get to be with you. So, I get the 5 cards for the unicorns. Let's see. So the first card, listen to your true feelings. Yes, and I feel like that's reinforced with the Hermit card that you guys got, where you're somebody that is so in tune with yourself. You listen to your true feelings, and I feel like not only that, but you really take action on it, and you really apply your feelings to this relationship. And I feel like that is something that they are so grateful for. They really appreciate that. And then I get love heals fear. So when your person is worried and anxious and scared in life, you're somebody that is just really able to be there and really soothe their worries, soothe their fears. You're somebody that really nurtures them when they're scared, and you are like a healer to them. And they feel very lucky that they have you to be able to turn towards and confide in and feel like healed and loved by. And I get curiosity. I feel like your curiosity, like a kitten, is a very beautiful quality that they love. They feel like for you, you have a very beautiful thirst for love, for life. You may be a Gemini. Geminis are extremely curious cats. And I feel like that your person really sees how creative you are, how you start projects that are very fascinating and interesting and passionate, and they love the artsy part of you. So for sure that. And I get one step at a time. So your person knows that you're willing to go slow and go at your, their pace as well as your own, and that you're not going to rush them. You're building things one piece at a time. And what I love about this card with one step at a time is it seems like you're willing to help them make their dreams come true, and your dreams come true as a couple by being together, by being able to go slow with your patience card with the 7 of coins, and that you're really willing to do what it takes in this relationship. But you're not going to pressure them or rush them or force them to do something that they're not ready for. And I get, relax, everything's okay. You're probably a very relaxed person. You're probably very easygoing in many things. And I think you also reassure your person with your peaceful, state of mind that everything's going to be okay. And that is a way that your love heals the fear that they feel from time to time. So that is very, very beautiful. So they see a lot in you that they really appreciate. So that is gorgeous. Now I want to see what guidance with the Twin Flame Guidance Oracle. I want to see what guidance does the universe want to give you about your connection at this time. Okay, we're going to pull 5 cards. What would the universe, or 6 are coming out. What would the universe like to say to you, pile 1, in regards to this connection, as guidance or as advice or to help you in this way? What do you need to hear right now? So I'm getting meditate. So your talent of being able to be alone, to hear your inner voice and your wisdom. They're saying right now you may need to do that sort of thing, or maybe this is something that you just do normal or, frequently. But they're saying it might be time for you to meditate right now, for you to be able to get some clarity, to get some answers, to ground yourself, that this will help you, and it will help your person, and it will help soothe your emotions. I'm also getting material world. So I feel like for you, that it might be that right now, you're going to be focusing on your career and your job. It seems like your love life is going fairly well, at least in this pile. And it seems like for you with the 7 of Coins that you're very patient and you relax and you go with the flow. So right now they are saying you may want to think about your next steps in your career or in your finances. You know, we did get the 6 of Coins because you are a very generous person. And so for you, I think giving gifts might even be one of your love languages. And so for you, focusing on the material world is going to be helpful for you right now. And you may want to meditate on what you want to do with your career, or evaluate or assess in meditation how your career is going for you, because I do get passion. So I want to ask you, are you in a career that is in alignment to your passion? And if not, what can change, or what is in your power to change so that you can maneuver your external circumstances to take just one step at a time, just one little baby step forward, to see if you can blend your passions in with making money on them, or the next step within that, if you already do make your money on your passions, what you could integrate into this to maybe bring this to the next, level, or to the next element of this. And also with the Passion card, it does seem like maybe you and your lover are due for a little passionate reconnecting time right now. I do get guarded, where your heart is like a prickly little cactus. So perhaps you have been really hurt in the past and you do have some boundaries that are up right now. And so I would say to you, with this cactus and with the cactus being in the shape of a heart with all the spikes, I would say, in meditation, think about how your person makes you think and feel. Are your boundaries set up in place because of past trauma? And if they are, do you have a connection with your person that feels safe enough, where they've proven to you that they are safe enough, where you can start to maybe soften some of these boundaries or lower some of these walls? Not that you have to do it now or right away, but maybe just kind of food for thought for you to maybe kind of look at, is there an area where you're being overly self-protective because you've been hurt there before by somebody else? And maybe this person is a different person that didn't hurt you in that way. And you may want to ask yourself, is this boundary really necessary? Or if it's necessary for now, when do you think that could be challenged? When do you think that could be looked at as maybe being softened? Another one is, if your person has hurt you and your heart is guarded because they've caused you pain, then I would say for you, it would be about reevaluating, do you think they have learned from that experience? Do you think they have grown? And do you think that they would do it again? And if the answer is you're not sure if they've grown, you're not sure, or no, they haven't grown, or you're not sure if they would do it again, or you're sure they would absolutely hurt you again, then maybe this boundary is appropriate for now. But it also might be good to really kind of periodically check in with yourself and your boundaries and see what boundaries need to be here, and maybe what boundaries are outdated and don't need to be here anymore. And then I get purge, because I get for you that you're going to be purging a lot in regards to this connection. And when I say purge, I mean it's like you're going to be releasing your emotions and you're going to be self-soothing. So that's going to be something that's important for you. It might be about like taking a shower or taking a sea salt bath or cleansing your energy with water. In this card, there are a lot of raindrops on the window. It might be about going out in the rain and cleansing your energy in a safe way. Or it may be with the purge that it's crying, or it might be swimming in the ocean or being by a body of water. So for you, or even drinking a lot of water. So for you, purging may happen, might help you. That purging might be what needs to be necessary to release that guarded energy. That could help you a lot. And then I get planning, which is beautiful. So I do get the planning card, where I do feel like that, you can make some plans to move forward with your person and maybe come up with some fun activities that you guys would like to do together that are fun, that are out and about, that involve both of your interests. So that would be something that would be very cool. Now I want to focus on some messages from them to you right now. What would they say to you if they could? So we have some light messages and some shadow messages. So your person definitely does have some self-esteem struggles right now. It says, I don't deserve you. So your person is needing to feel worthy of you. What I am guessing is you might make a little more money than him or her, and what I see, or them, but what I see for this with I don't deserve you, I feel like that, you know, with you having the 6 of coins of being generous, and with you having the 7 of coins of, you know, your finances are good and you're patient in this connection to develop, that if your person feels like you earn more money than them, they may not feel up on your level, or they may feel like if they did do something to hurt you and now your heart is a guarded cactus, that maybe they feel badly about that and they feel like they don't deserve you, especially somebody who is as amazing as they see you. And then I get the shadow message, I don't want our honeymoon phase to end. And that might be about asking yourself, how can you reinfuse this connection? Because you got the passion card and you got the card about planning fun activities together. So I feel like for you guys that your person is really maybe needing a boost of fun in this connection and a boost of romantic love. Now, again, that just is going to be dependent upon their treatment of you, because clearly if they've just done something that has hurt you, then it's not going to, you know, maybe be the right timing to shower them with affection. And I get the light message, which says, I keep getting signs that remind me of you. So they're definitely being reminded of you everywhere they go. They see a lot of signs about you, and they're thinking about you all the time. Now, as final messages for you guys, I'm going to go to, let's see. I'm going to go to Hermit. You did get the Hermit in your tarot. So I am curious with the Hermit deck, what your person would say to you at this time. What do they like and appreciate about you? What do they love about you? Love me. That flipped out. They definitely love your love and they want you to love them. That is beautiful. You matter. It's very important to your person that you know just how important to them you are. And they're saying no to something. What are they saying no to? Please clarify the no. So, sometimes when they are passionate towards you, as you know, they definitely dip into their sultry side. And I see this where, you know, they have all this, yes, okay. So I get the let me have you card. So they definitely want to be with you. They definitely are very passionate towards you. Even this following card says, I am addicted to you. So I do feel like that your person does feel very connected to you, very almost addicted to you, or wanting to be with you. They think about you all the time. I get 715, which might be a birthday for someone, July 15th. Might be a special number. And it's interesting, I get love me and you matter. So they definitely want to hold you, they want to have you, they want your love, and they want you to know how important you are to them. If you've been wondering that lately, or if they've been confusing you with their behavior, which sometimes happens. And I get light, and I get no. So with the light card, I do feel like that when they're sexy, they're not always in the light. And so I don't mean that in like a non-consensual sex way. I am talking about that your person is more like they may have like fetishes or sexual wants with you that are more unusual or uncommon, or something that they want to explore with you when you're ready. So with you being on the one step at a time card though, you may just let them in gradually. You may not be wanting to let them in so fast, but I do feel like that when you are ready that they would like to enjoy that with you. So that is what I have for you, beautiful pile ones. I hope this has helped you. This is what your person loves about you, what they like about you, what turns them on, what they are enamored by. So if you feel like this was not your situation or that didn't describe you, just know that's from your person's point of view. So you may not see yourself the way they see you. And if you really don't think this is your situation, then feel free to pick another pile or another video. And if you liked this video, I'd love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later next time. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading today. I hope you are doing well, and I hope you've enjoyed the intro. So that was in Versailles. My friend and I, when we went there, we wanted to find Marie Antoinette's bedroom. And so we stumbled upon the guest house or the cottage at the back of the property, which we heard was her little cottage that she would retreat to. And it turns out that where we actually filmed, we thought it was hers because it was opulent, but she actually has one that's more like a little like depressive nunnery area somewhere else, farther down the property. But the place that you saw, her beautiful, opulent, gorgeous bedroom, is in a place called the Queen's Domain, which is basically when Marie Antoinette would have all of her queen and princess friends come from different countries to stay with her. They would stay in the Queen's Domain, or the Queen's house, the Queen's palace. So I thought it was very opulent and beautiful. I love the hot pink satin and the gold and everything there. So we were hoping it was Marie Antoinette's bedroom, but who knows, maybe she napped there once or twice. For you guys in the Versailles, you have picked this beautiful Alchemia Tarot deck from Japan, which is beautiful. And I have picked for you a gorgeous rainbow aura quartz. So we will put this in frame to bless you in this reading. So I'm going to shuffle the tarot to start, and we're going to look at with the tarot what your person really likes about you. What is it that they love about you? What is it they like about you? What do they appreciate and admire about you? What do they see in you that you may not see in yourself? Now, just remember, this is from your person's point of view, so you may not see yourself the way your person sees you. You may be like, oh my gosh, why do they feel like I'm so beautiful when I don't even like my hair today, or whatever it is, you know. Sometimes we pick ourselves apart, and we don't see ourselves through the eyes of love that our people or our person do. So, this is a video that's just going to be a very positive, kind of nurturing, sweet one, where we're just going to look at all good things and all things that your person really, really loves about you. What is an aphrodisiac about you to them? So I'm going to put the cards down here. And so normally I do a relationship spread, but this time we're just going to do you and a profile on you and how amazing you are. So we're putting down as many cards as possible. And that is great. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so the first card, your person loves your communication. They love your words. They love the things you say. They love your beautiful, sexy voice. They love it if you sing. They love when you talk to them. They love it when you whisper in their ear. They just really, really love your voice, and they love your words. So when you write to them and you text them, they are really cherishing everything you say. It really gets to their heart. And the Ace of Coins. They really appreciate and admire how you initiate from time to time with them, how you give them an offer, how you financially help them when needed. And with the Ace of Coins, I feel like that, you know, you've given them presents or gifts in the past, and they appreciate that. They appreciate what you've given, both financially, tangibly, and also your love, and also, you know, willing to put into this relationship or this connection. So they appreciate your effort. I get the Ace of Cups. Here's your big heart that you give to them on a silver platter, which is your hand, which is the hand on the tarot. So basically, the Ace of Cups is like you giving your heart to them as a gift. So they see you as somebody who is so tender, so sweet and nurturing, so open-hearted. They would just like swim in your sweet love forever. They just so appreciate how loving and kind you have been to them. And your romantic love. They really appreciate how you've been vulnerable and have allowed them to see your romantic love that you hold for them, because that's difficult and not always easy for people to reveal their true feelings. I get the Seven of Swords. Your person likes how you're independent and self-reliant, and how you're willing to go your own way and your own direction in life, and that you're not self-sacrificing for your person in a way that keeps both of you in a codependent relationship. Your person really likes that you do your own thing and you have your own life, and that you have your own dreams and ambitions, and that you can be alone if you need to, and you can be self-entertained if you need to be. It takes the pressure off them. And I get the Devil. It seems like your person loves your sexy side. Your person knows that you can go there if you need to. And they know that you can go to like that spicy, passionate side that a lot of people shy away from. So they love how you just like unabashedly embrace your sexual desire for your person. And they really, really love the way you guys connect sexually. So that is amazing. I get for you 7, 8, 9 of coins. Your person feels like you are a successful person and they admire the way you do your business. They really appreciate what you do for work, and I feel like they admire what you do. I feel like that field that you're in is something that they really look up to and they respect it. And then I get the 6 of coins, which is a card of generosity, similar to the Ace of coins. They appreciate how you're there for them and how you'll financially be there for them and help them out when they need it. They appreciate how you're willing to be part of a team, especially financially. So especially like if you guys both pay the bills, or you both pay for dinner, or, you know, if they buy you the dinner, you're like, oh, I'll get the ice cream, it's cool. You know, like it seems like they appreciate that. And then I get the 7 of cups. They actually, you guys might be in a connection where your commitment is not defined yet, or you may be free or poly, even though I'm not picking up other people. I get the 7 of cups. Your person really appreciates that you guys don't have a solid commitment, and that you're cool either taking your time towards building a commitment later on down the road, or that your person's happy that you keep them free and that you let them be free. So there is this kind of freedom and a lack of commitment that exists, that either you're cool with it, or you're good with it for now, or they feel free even in a traditional committed relationship. That you give them enough space and enough self-reliance that they feel free when they are with you. So that is beautiful. That's very, very beautiful. Now I want to see what your person admires about you, thinks or loves about you in the Romance Angels deck. All right. Aw. Very romantic. Okay. So, the first card on top that I see, it really connects to how honest you are with the Knight of Swords, where you're really able to communicate strongly with them. So I get with the Deception card that your person is just so grateful that you show up to them without a mask. They really appreciate your honesty. I feel like your person has been manipulated and lied to in the past, and so they really appreciate, or they see you as somebody that's very honest with them, and somebody that's able to like really help them, kind of like you're authentic, and so that helps them be authentic, and you guys are able to show up to each other really pure. So they really appreciate that. And I get the Unrequited Love card. So your person has gone through time periods in their life where the love has not been returned, and they're really grateful to you and they appreciate you, that you're somebody that will give them that love so they don't have to go through that fear of abandonment or rejection. So they do feel safe with you in that way, where they know that you're honest and authentic with them when you share your feelings with them, and they know that they don't have to be guarding themselves against the love fading or going away. And I get Soulmate. So for the Soulmate card, I'm getting that your person really feels like you are their soulmate and that they really appreciate that from you. So that is also awesome and very, very beautiful. So it does seem like they appreciate so many things about you. I want to know let's see a little bit about what divine guidance does this Twin Flame Guidance Oracle deck give me to tell you in regards to this connection. With all the beautiful things that we see, with everything that they admire and love about you. What advice for pile 2 is there right now at this time? What does pile 2 need to know in regards to this connection? I want to do about 5 cards, but we'll see what flips out. Because there are definitely, yeah, wow. Wow, that's come up. That is extremely important to your person. Okay. So a few cards are coming up as confirmation. I wanted to do one more. We'll do the top one. So that is very interesting. Advice for you regarding your person. Keep doing what you're doing. You know, keep being authentic and honest with them. That is something that might be a trauma wound for them, and they excessively need it. Because I am getting deception, which is literally the card that you got with the Romance Angels deck. And I get unmasked. So for you with your person is really, really needing you to really always make sure that you take your mask off when it comes to this love, because your person really needs, how do I flip this? Okay. Your person really needs you to come at them very, very transparent and clean and honest, even if you feel like you're oversharing, because that's how they feel safe with you and that's how they feel trust. So for your person, definitely, they really need that, you know, anything that's been held back, definitely to communicate with your person about that is actually really important. So the second thing is temptations, which is the devil card in the tarot. So your person is super strongly sexually attracted to you, and they're like always drawn and sexually tempted to you. So that is amazing. Then I get doubt. So I feel like that with you and your person, they may or you may have doubts about this connection. So I feel like that might be a piece where you guys maybe haven't had an official commitment yet or at this time. So I feel like they have some doubts. But also what I feel like they love about you, and you know, the advice that's come through with this card here, is I feel like you actually help to quiet their insecurities and worries and doubts that they have inside of themselves. So I feel like you put them at ease, and you give them a lot of reassurance, and you give them a lot of encouragement and praise. And I feel like they really appreciate that. And I get divination. I feel like, number one, they appreciate your spirituality and your psychic abilities and your intuitiveness and your strong telepathic connection with your person, because I feel like it's really powerful and it's there. Also, I would say the guidance in this oracle is you may want to continue to keep getting divine guidance in regards to this connection as you go along, because I feel like that this is a message saying that your spirits and masters and guides really have a lot of messages for you that they want to tell you. Now, of course, if you guys aren't, you know, into being able to develop your gifts right now or whatever, or it's just hard to channel for yourself, because it can be, then you may want to go to, you know, one of us on YouTube and read our, you know, watch our videos and have us help you that way. Or if you wanted to take a class or a workshop to increase your own gifts, you could always feel free to do that, because it does seem like you do have strong intuitive gifts. So they're saying that for you to use your divination powers, to use your psychic abilities and intuition in this connection as you progress with it and keep moving forward with it is very powerful and helpful for you. So there is that. Now I want to see, thinking, I'm like, what deck do I want to get? I'm we'll go to, I feel like I don't want to go to those decks yet, but we'll go with Stellar Energy Oracle. We're going to see what your person thinks about you, admires about you, loves about you, etc. With this deck, we'll pull 5. So, what does your person love about you the most? Patiently waiting. They appreciate your patience, how you don't rush them, how you let things develop naturally and organically in its own time, in its own course. I get burdened heart. I feel like your person loves how you're able to confide in them and to really share your burdens or your worries, whatever's on your mind. Like, I feel like your person is like a best friend relationship where they definitely like they want to hear anything that you have, your best, your worst, your everything, and they want to support you in it. So I feel like that your person loves how you open up to them and how you're able to be authentic and how you're able to really share your heart with them, because that's how they can trust you and that's how they can feel close with you and bond. And I get burning passion again. So your person really, really loves that passion. This is definitely like another card reinforcing that for sure. And I get new beginnings. So I do feel like that your person loves how resilient you are and how you're always willing to pick yourself up after a hardship and start anew. Whether it's in love, whether it's in your life, career, family, you're always willing to start again, to start anew. Your initiative is very attractive to your person, and they really admire how strong you are and how resilient you are. And cold shoulder. So they actually also like how you have been practicing boundaries and you've been doing a good job keeping people out of your space and energy that are toxic for you or that weigh you down or that are harmful to you in some way. So I do feel that your person will, they love and they respect and they really feel relieved that you're able to have healthy boundaries with people in your life that are not meant to be there. So I like that. And I also feel like your person likes how you don't give your love so freely, but that people have to like earn it by being a good person. So I feel like that your person likes how you are selective with how you give love, because that also makes them feel special and chosen. Now, as a final message for you, I'm going to go to the Journey of Love and Journey of Love 2 deck, and we're going to be able to see, what does your person love and admire about you the most? So 5 cards, or however many, we'll do all these. This is a final message, like a grand finale. Alrighty, so what does your person admire and love about you the most? Ooh, emotional changes. Dive into the depths with me. You have grown so much when it comes to your self-development, healing your heart, really growing, healing your psyche. Your person loves how far you've come and just how much you've been able to do the inner work psychologically on yourself. They also really like how you've been really opening to them and you've really been showing them more to you emotionally, which is so great. And your person is a very deep soul. I feel like they may be like a water sign. Now they don't have to be, but I feel like they have some strong water sign energy in them. And I feel like, especially with the needing to trust and, the water cards we were getting. So with the dive into the depth with me, I feel like your person wants to go deep and they want you to go deep too. So I feel like your person really, really wants to be able to have that. And I get dreams. I'm so proud of you. Yes, so your person definitely is proud of you for pursuing your dreams. That's something that your person admires, and they know not everybody in life does pursue their dreams this strongly, but I do love how your person is proud of you for pursuing yours. And then I get shocking. I'm amazed by your beauty. Yes, well, your person thinks you're absolutely stunning, very beautiful, absolutely gorgeous and sexy, like in a way where they are actually like stunned, sometimes even without words. Sometimes they become speechless. They definitely, I would say, put you on a pedestal with your looks. So they definitely feel like, wow, like they're actually kind of shocked. Like it probably, when you met them for the first time, they probably felt like a full body sensation and they were like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared to approach pile 2, but yet I have to. There's no other way I can't. So it's very interesting. And then I regret letting you go, moving on. So if you guys have had a breakup in this connection, I feel like they regret letting you go. Or if maybe you guys are just at a distance, or maybe they regret not making it official with an official commitment. because I feel like you guys aren't in an official commitment in this pile. Yeah, I get intimidated. I'm so nervous around you. So yes, I do feel that your person is nervous. And because you're so shocking with your beauty, I do feel like they get very much in their head and anxieties. And I feel like that's where that extra safety can really soothe them and make you guys closer. And then shadows, this feels like torture. So they are definitely very much in admiration of how you have been working through your shadow side, how you have basically worked through the most difficult, most painful parts of your life and your experiences. I also feel like they would be willing to go into the shadows with you, to explore it, to process it, to see, what's really there, because they want to love all of you. And I also feel like, they admire that you have good self-reflection in the past. They admire how, you may have regrets about things that you could have done differently in your life, and they admire that self-awareness. And, that they also admire how you can have anxiety in you that can be even really difficult and torturous, and how you've worked through that, how you manage it. And then I get, I'm so tired of dancing alone, depression. I feel like they admire how you are very happy and positive and optimistic, and how you give a beautiful love in their life so they don't have to be lonely. So that is very, very beautiful. And of course, if you guys do music or do music together, the violin on here calls to me to tell you that they also love your musical ability, because that comes through so strong with just how much they love your voice. You may be a musician. So there is that. All right, pile 2. Well, I hope that this has helped you. You may have been surprised by some of these answers if they see you in a way different than you perceive yourself. But if you feel like this was completely not you or your situation, feel free to pick another pile or another video. And if you did like this, I'd love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. So take care. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading today, where we are focusing on Aphrodisiacs. What do they love about you? What do they like about you? What turns them on about you? What do they appreciate and admire and look up to? And what are they grateful for that you are? So this video is all about what makes you unique and special, and what they see in you that is absolutely beautiful. So I hope you've enjoyed the intro. I tried in Versailles, where I was, to find Marie Antoinette's boudoir, bedroom, and that was one of our little missions when we went to Versailles. And when I came across this bedroom, I thought, oh no, this is pink. This is like for sure Marie Antoinette's room. Well, apparently this is the Queen's cottage, or the Queen's house, where all the queens would come from around the world and hang out with Marie Antoinette. So the queens and the princesses and everything. And this is the house where they would eat their chocolates and, eat their pastries, and they would try on their dresses and their wigs and all the sorts of girly fun. And then there is a separate cottage behind that, even farther down the road, which looks almost like a monastery. It's very stark and bare, and that's where she lived, and that's where she slept, which was a little depressing. I'm not surprised. She probably was very depressed, especially towards the end of her life, because it was probably a very difficult situation. So, heavy is the head that wears a crown, as it were. We do have your beautiful Before Tarot card deck that you have picked in the Queen's bedroom. And I have picked for you this beautiful pink amethyst, where I do hear that all pink amethysts come from France. However, I have seen through my travels that's probably not true. But this one does, which is great. So this pink amethyst from France, very beautiful. We're going to use this video to tap into the most beautiful parts of you. So if you need a video that's comforting and just nurturing and just like a big warm hug, then this is the video for you for sure. So what I'm going to do, I am going to shuffle the cards, and we're going to start off with a relationship kind of spread, but it's going to be different than the ones I normally do. Also, as I'm shuffling, if you guys haven't noticed, I'm wearing this beautiful hair clip accessory made by my hairdresser friend, Nicole. We've been friends for over 10 years, and she makes these beautiful hair accessories. You will have seen them in some of my videos before, and I'll be making more videos wearing them upcoming as well. And if you are interested in any cool, fun crystal hair accessories, then feel free to check out her information in the description box. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put as many tarot cards on this table as will fit, so that we will be able to see just what your person loves about you, or what they like about you if they haven't progressed to love, what they admire, how they see you, how they feel about you. Now, this is also the before tarot. If you are asking about a person who is an ex, or this is asking about a person that you've dated when you were much younger in your life and now you've come back together in a later time, this also could talk about what they used to love about you back when you were together, when you were in each other's lives, or when you guys were dating when you were much younger. So this also could represent their nostalgia. So first I get the High Priestess, which is absolutely beautiful. So they love and admire about you, your passion, about your psychic abilities, and your spirituality. They really feel like you are so wise, and they really feel like you can help people heal, and that you can guide people with their, with your beautiful wisdom. And they really look to you, I believe, for wisdom and guidance also. You are very otherworldly with your talents, and I feel like they admire that in you, and they love it. They feel like you are definitely more spiritual than most people they've ever known. Then I get the Chariot. They might admire your car if you drive a cool car. Also, they really admire how much you can travel in life. So you're adventurous and passionate, and they love that you just live life and you're spontaneous, and you can just grab the bull by the horns and just go on a spontaneous trip around the world. They really, really love this about you. So they love your adventurous spirit, how you're always willing to move something forward and to go with the flow and be spontaneous and have a fun adventure. They also know that you're not just all, scattered, with being here, there, and everywhere. I do get the Four of Swords. They know that you are also somebody that is tranquil and peaceful. That High Priestess energy goes along with the Four of Swords. And they look to you as somebody that, you see all the butterflies coming in through the open window here. It's like they know that when they have had a tough day, or they're going through some growth experience that's making them turn into a butterfly and it's hard, that it's like they just want to come back to where you're laying and just light upon you to rest. So I feel like your person sees that you are a safe harbor for them, and that makes them feel really relieved in life. I do get this beautiful card, Ace of Pentacles. Normally, it's only one hand that gives the coin, and it'll be like the hand of the universe or God or whichever. But what's so interesting with this Ace of Coins card, and I apologize if the glare is hard in this lighting, but with this card, there are two hands. There's one hand on below, there's one hand on above, and I feel like your person is thinking it's not just that you receive what you're given by the universe. You're not just given stuff. You make things happen as well. And your person loves how you enact your free will, and you're somebody that can you're probably a magical manifester. You probably make stuff happen like no tomorrow. And you're like, you know what? If this isn't happening, I'm going to find a way. I'm going to be creative and think outside the box, and I'm going to be able to make this happen. So I feel like it's like they see your free will and divine will being hand in hand, complementing it, being together. Another interpretation is they see your hand offering them love and they appreciate it, or offering them a commitment, and their hand on top of yours is like, I agree, I'm in this with you. We are a team. Our souls are united. And I feel like they know that your souls are bound, basically, is the word that came through. However, they know you guys don't really have a technical commitment, most likely. I get the Seven of Cups. I feel like for you, they have seen how maybe in your life you haven't had too many relationships or too many relationships that have done well. It seems like they thought that you were kind of blind when it came to love. So they may have thought like, yeah, you're picking people or trying to pick people or relationships that just don't really match with you, or you're just not really using your eyes or your wisdom to pick these people. So they may have kind of been in your life for a while and have seen you try to date other people and it not really work out, much to their relief. I get the Wheel of Fortune. They feel that you are excessively lucky and that things just fall into your lap, that you do things that are incredible, and that you really are prepared to, do what it takes in life, but that also you've kind of been given like a lucky blessing. And I get your Princess of Cups card, where your heart is open to love. So I feel like they love how much you love them. They love how open-hearted you are, how expressive of love to them you are, and just how much you really are just so emotive and expressive. And I get Judgment. They feel like you actually make really smart, wise, competent decisions. And they really admire that you're able to do that. And that also helps them feel safe with you and trust you. Especially romantic decisions, more now than later. I get the Three of Coins. So they look at the future with you and they see so much potential. Because this is the before tarot, where we have these three figures and they're looking at the coins on the wall, but they have not yet chiseled and carved them out. So your person is just so pleased to think about, gosh, what could pile three's life be like in the next 3 years? What can she create for herself? What can she carve or craft? I feel like your person really likes your artisan skills. And I feel like your person also feels that if you've just gotten done with school or an apprenticeship, that they can't wait to see what you make of yourself in this life, in your career, as you move forward over the next few years. Because what they love about you is your potential, and you have such a forward up motion path, which is so great. So your person is there, and I feel like they just want to be there with you in the crowd, cheering you on. And then I get the World. What your person admires is if you guys have traveled to be together or want to, or if you guys have been together in a different country or state before and have been passionate and naked together, they love embracing you anywhere in the world. So I feel like they admire how you would be willing to travel anywhere spontaneously and excited for an adventure, and all they want to do is just strip their clothes off and join you. So I feel like they absolutely want to join you anywhere in the world you are, most likely naked. So they want to follow you anywhere. And I get the Nine of Wands, where they know that you're about to come up to a big battle, and they have seen you battle time and again different life challenges, and there's one that's coming up that they're aware that you're going to have to fight, and it's going to be a big battle. And they don't know what's going to happen or the outcome, but they know that you have a real fighting chance and that they are in your corner. And if they need to go to battle with you, they will. All right, now I don't know what deck I want to do for this pile. What do I feel in this pile that I want? What do they love, admire about you with the Stellar Energy? Okay, these ones, the Stellar Energy Oracle. We'll go a few, so we'll do a few more decks. Let's see. So what they love and admire about you from this deck. Unhealthy attachments. They admire how you have been able to release unhealthy attachments or toxic people in your life. You've been able to cut ties with people, and you've really broken free from people. Maybe in the past you were committed to people or chose to date people that were abusive or toxic, or maybe people that just weren't really respecting you in some way, but you were attached. They have seen how you have released yourself from unhealthy attachments so that you guys are able to break codependency, break toxicity, and really develop true healthy bonds. So they've seen you overcome this challenge, and that was pretty hard for you. and I get far apart. They do admire and they love that you kind of have your own space, and even if they're sad to be away from you, if this is a long distance connection, which I'm sensing it could be, then what it is I feel like they still admire that you pursue your dreams out in the world. I do feel like they don't want to stifle you from going anywhere. I feel like they want to join you. And I feel like what they love is how you're willing to go the distance, both metaphorically and geographically, and that they want to join you. And they see how you have overcome paralyzing fear in your life, and just how brave you are, how strong you are, how you've been able to regulate your emotions and ground yourself through scary times and dangerous times, and just how much you are willing to do the inner work to be strong. So they really admire your fortitude, and they see how far you have come. Now I want to see, what does your divine masculine want to say to you at this time, or what would they say to you? They admire all these things about you. What do they love and admire about you with these cards, or what would they like to say to you from themselves? We have 2. I do want to get 2 more. Okay. Craving to spend time together and sharing music like we used to. Your person is just really wanting to spend time with you. I feel like your person might be a quality time love language, and it seems like they might be missing that you guys haven't been spending time together, and I feel like they're missing you and longing for you, and they really love being able to share the music with you. They admire your musical ability, or admire that you guys like the same music. It does seem like that they feel very connected to you through songs. Debating whether to reach out to you or not. So your person is debating whether they should reach out, whether you should write you a message. I feel like that there's a decision that they're trying to make. Maybe they want to send you a song or send you some lyrics. Wallowing in despair and keeping myself stuck. So your person is going through a tough time right now. They really are feeling really sad, and I feel like they're keeping themselves stuck. And they look to you as somebody that's like a success story, somebody that has taken themselves up out of being stuck before. And I feel like they're kind of asking themselves, gosh, how did pile 3 do it? How did they do it? I need to do it. How did they do it? So I feel like they're keeping themselves stuck, and they're very depressed. And then you mesmerize me at every turn. So something they love about you is just everything in your personality, everything with your looks, everything with your spirit and your soul. You just completely mesmerize them with everything you say, everything you are, everything you do. So that is beautiful. Now, let's see. I want to do Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle. What do they admire or appreciate about you, or what are they thinking and feeling about you right now? Pride. They really love when you act like a Leo. So for some of you, you may have Leo in your chart, but when you act as a Leo, they really love it. When you're flashy, when you're in the public eye, when you're on social media, when they can see your page, when you're shining your brightest light, they absolutely love that. Also on the bottom of the card, they love your stubborn love. So they love how you love so stubbornly that you love beyond time. And I feel like they also get a kick out of it when you're in your ego or in your arrogance. I think they think that's so cute. I think they're all like, oh, she thinks she knows everything. That's so adorable. You know, I think that they're feeling like, oh, pile 3. You think that. You think that. Oh, okay. You think so. So I think they think it's adorable, kind of like they might look at you in an endearing way, like how little kids are endearing and they think they know facts and everything, but you know, they can't really spell and they're not really pronouncing it right, but they're like, sure, You know, it's adorable. So sometimes when you're wrong, they think it's adorable, especially if you're like, no, I am right. So I think that they think it's cute. Nourishing, self-harmony, soul growth, and comfort. They are really, really aware of how much you nourish them and how much you give to them and really, really caretake them and give them so much love. They really love that. And they really love the harmony in this connection. They enjoy that you actually now are peaceful and harmonious with yourself, which is good, and that you've really grown a lot as a soul, and you comfort them, and they appreciate that. Clarity. I kind of felt this would come out. Interesting. I got honesty, intention, truth. They appreciate how clear and direct you are, how honest, and how you speak your truth, and how authentic you are. I feel like if they struggle with this themselves, this can give them a good kind of model to imitate when they feel brave enough. And I get better off. Happiness, perspective, clear head space. They feel like they would be better off with you because you make them so happy, you give them a good perspective, and you make them clear-headed when they're confused. So they really admire that you do those things for them. And then I get epiphany, realizations, understanding, and awakenings. So I do feel like that your person is really having a lot of epiphanies and breakthroughs because of who you are. And they're really realizing and understanding all of these beautiful pieces and parts of yourself. So that is very, very beautiful. And then final messages for you. I'm going to get some twin flame light and shadow messages. So what would your person say to you at this time? Too many messages. Okay. So I will take these ones on the table as your final messages, pile 3. So first I get light message. I know it's hard, but please be patient with me. So your person just wants to tell you right now that you guys have been going through a hard time and they just want you to be patient with them if you can. I also get the message, you're my queen, that's how I want to treat you. They really want to treat you like their queen. And I feel like that's very important for them to do so. I am trying to bury my love for you. So I feel like your person feels like they have to be in denial, or there's some external circumstance that's really being difficult on this connection. But it seems like they want to treat you like their queen, but it also seems like they're trying to bury their love for you because it says, I contradict myself and give you mixed messages. So on one hand, they're like, oh my God, you're my queen. I want to send you something. I want to write you something. I want to message you. I want to make out with you. And on the other hand, they're like, oh, we can't do this. Oh, this is really hard. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And they give you the other flip side. So they want to treat you like a queen, but they also want to bury their love for you. That is their dilemma. That is how they're going back and forth, which is difficult. And they say, please be patient. Hopefully they will break this back and forth cycle. It says, I am trying to be deserving of you. If they feel like you are a queen, they most likely don't feel like they are a king or another queen or royalty. And it says, I'm trying to be deserving of you. So they probably feel much lower than you. And it's a self-esteem piece. That's a struggle. And then you're always in my heart, even though I'm not in touch. So your person may be in a lower contact. We did get that they're debating whether or not to reach out to you. You're probably in separation, or at least geographically in separation, or in separation of some kind, or lower or no contact. But you really are in their heart, and they're struggling with this. And then it says, I can't admit that I'm wrong. So they know that you're right, and they know that they are wrong, and they cannot admit it. We did get the pride card that showed up. So your person, where they're thinking it's endearing, and where they're like, oh, she thinks she's so smart, she thinks she's right, that's so cute. Probably you are right, and they probably are wrong. And they're having a very hard time admitting it, and they are having a very hard time living in this interim. Well, I want to say that's what I have for you, but I don't quite want to leave you on that note. We're going to do some Journey of Love cards to finalize this final message. because I want to know. We'll do one Journey of Love card. What does your person think and feel about you, or love and admire about you, or want with you in this connection? Attraction. I am drawn to you uncontrollably. So your person is absolutely drawn to you. They have a strong passion, and they really do want to be with you. They're just in a war with themselves. There is a big battle, and I think they're, knowing that there's a big battle coming up for you, that they're going to have to see if you guys can unite and be on the same side and go on this battle. So that is what I have for you, pile 3. I hope this resonated with you. Now your person, again, they may look at you differently than you see yourself, and you may feel like that's not your reading, or if you really feel like this is not you, feel free to pick another pile or another video. And if you liked this video, I'd love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!